Workplace violence is defined as any repeated, offensive, abusive, intimidating, or insulting behavior, abuse of power, or unfair sanctions that make recipients upset and feel humiliated, vulnerable, or threatened, creating stress and undermining their self-confidence. Workplace violence has shown to be detrimental to hospital staff and their patients. It lowers job satisfaction and retention, as well as causing physical and psychological harm to the nurses involved. Workplace violence can also cause a decrease in the quality of patient care and poorer patient outcomes. Workplace violence is said to be the greatest problem interprofessionally within nursing, both in its prevalence and the level of distress it causes. Scenario 1. A floor nurse is having a stressful day when she realizes one of her patients has an extremely high blood pressure that was not reported to her.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed out.
Why? What happened?
I've been just having problems with my boyfriend and
He's a jerk.
I know, he's so mean and I just hate him. And this is my 4th night here and I just can't take it. I'm so stressed.
Yeah, you do work a lot.
Oh my god. And I didn't even tell me about the stupid blood pressure.
Oh, I hate that CNA. She's so annoying.
She's so stupid. She doesn't even do anything. The blood pressure was 200 over 125. Oh my god, I need to go tell her. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, go yell at her.
Oh my gosh, I can't deal with her anymore. Anais, what is wrong with you? This patient down the hall, her blood pressure was 200 over 125, and you didn't even report it to me. That's your job as a CNA. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I was going to go get you.
No, it's not you. This incompetent CNA.
I was going to go get you right after I came to this meeting.
No,
She has a
you're taking
temperature.
too long. That is a very critical blood pressure, and you need to come to me as soon as you see it. That's your job. That's why you're never going to be a good nurse. I'm sorry, ma'am. Just go. Just take your break. I don't want you taking care of any more of my patients.
What went wrong in this scenario, and how does this display workplace violence? Number 1, the nurse did not act professional when she gossiped about the CNA to the other nurse. Number 2, the nurse was intimidating and verbally abused the CNA. Number 3, the nurse's actions humiliated the CNA and made her question her ability to perform her job. Workplace violence has many components and can be exacerbated by the use of drugs and alcohol, financial and relationship stressors, as well as a change in a nurse's circadian rhythm. The American Association of Critical Care Nurses conducted a study that found that 88% of nurses work with a colleague that engages in verbal abuse, gossip, or self-promotion at another's expense. This graph illustrates a survey conducted by the U.S. Department of Labor that describes the number of incidences of non-fatal assaults and violent acts in several different industries. In healthcare services overall, there was approximately 8 incidences of assault per 10,000 full-time workers. And in nursing care facilities, there was approximately 24 non-fatal assaults per 10,000 full-time workers. Preventing workplace violence.
Oh my gosh, Shauna, I'm so stressed out.
Why? What's wrong?
Because my boyfriend, he's such a jerk, and he keeps nagging me about all this stupid stuff.
Oh, no.
And this is my 4th night here. I can't take it. I'm just so tired.
You really need to start making more you time.
I can't. It's too hard.
Well, if you need help with anything, just let me know.
Oh my gosh, this blood pressure. And I didn't even tell me about this blood pressure she took on my patient. It's 200 over 125.
Well, do you need help? I can go recheck it for you.
No, she's so stupid. I swear, you can't trust her with anything.
Well, you know, Pamela, we all need to work as a team. So maybe you should go talk to her, tell her how you feel about it, or I can go retake it for you.
Alright, I guess I'll just go talk to her.
Go do that. If you need help, just let me know.
Just going to take your temperature, okay?
Excuse me, Nias. Can you come out here for a second, please?
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, so the patient down the hall, the blood pressure that was 200 over something, right? That's a very critical number.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Okay.
I was seriously going to call you right then and there, but I this patient had a temperature, so I came. I'm sorry, it was my fault.
Okay.
I'll take responsibility.
Yeah, it's fine. I just need you to understand that you need to come to me right away when something like that happens, okay?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay. So I want us to be able to work together.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
By Shauna calming down Pamela before she spoke with Anais, Shauna was able to defuse the situation, thus preventing an incident. Resolution. If Pamela did not heed Shauna's advice and still verbally abused Anais, as she did in Scenario 1, then Anais should follow hospital policy on workplace violence.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi, nice. What's going on?
I just need to talk to you about something that happened today.
Okay, what is it?
I know that this is the right way to go about it. I'm supposed to come here and file an incident report. It's not like I want to get her in trouble or anything, but Pamela, one of the RNs, I forgot to tell her about a high blood pressure, and I understand that was my fault. It's never happened to me before. I'm very good about that, but I did forget. I'll take responsibility for that. But she came storming up to me. I was in a patient's room. She started yelling at me in front of a patient. She was very degrading towards me, saying that I was never going to be a good nurse. And the patient heard all this. The patient was very worried about his health. It wasn't even talking about him, which also breaks, HIPAA law. And, I'm just coming to you because I know there's an incident report I need to file, and maybe something can be done.
Yeah, that sounds awful. She should have never done that. It's totally unprofessional. I'm glad you came to me. That was a good step. I'm, of course, going to make a report, but it has to, stay confidential. So we'll fill it out, and then we'll try to find a time where we can get together and all talk about this, and remain professional and courteous and see if we can get you guys working together better, because this is a team and I don't want anyone on the floor, not having a good experience, okay?
In this last clip, Anais reported to her charge nurse about the incident. Proper protocol was followed, which will hopefully prevent any further incidents. In preventing workplace violence, there are 3 components that should be implemented. 1. Create a clear zero-tolerance policy for any type of verbal or physical abuse. 2. Encourage staff members to report incidences without fear of punishment or retribution. And 3. Using informational or training sessions, ensure that all staff members are educated on the different types of workplace violence and how it can be prevented.